What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Don G, and this is the Coliseum Sports Show where I call them as I see them. And it is a great Thursday. In other words, it's a great day for Thursday night football. And y'all know how it goes, baby. Yeah. But anyway, I just want to give y'all, I usually try to do at least like one video, actual video a week. So we're going to start off this video just talking about this Thursday night football game because I think it's a doozy or a good one, as, people like to say. So let's check it out. Dun, 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 dun. And who's playing tonight is going to be the Tennessee Titans going down and going up and facing the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, the Tennessee Titans are 3-4. The Pittsburgh Steelers are 4-3. One thing I gotta say about Pittsburgh, man, is I don't know what's up with them, man. Let me look at their the last couple games, bro. Because like I thought that they were decent at the beginning of the year, then I thought they was terrible. Then I look back at it, I guess they didn't have a losing record. So I'm like, okay, so what's going on with them? So as I said, they're 4-3. Let's see here. You're 4-3. They just lost to Jacksonville. Jacksonville's actually a pretty good team, so I can kind of understand that. They beat the Rams by a touchdown, it looks like. They beat Baltimore. Okay. They lost to Houston. They beat Las Vegas barely. And they beat Cleveland. And they lost badly to San Francisco. Now, as I said, they're all over the place. They have the capabilities of hanging with and beating good teams like a Baltimore, like a Cleveland. But they can get beat by bad teams too, like Las Vegas. Middle of the pack teams like Houston. I like Houston. I like C.J. Stroud. Yeah, you should know that. If you've been following me, I like C.J. Stroud. But they can get beat by Houston. They can get beat by good teams as well. So I mean, they're all over the place. They can lose to bad teams, mediocre teams, good teams. They can beat good teams. They can beat bad teams. They can beat mediocre teams. So they can upset people. So they're all over the place. Let me look at their stats. Let's check their stats out. Let's see what I just want to know what's going on with Pittsburgh because, like I said, I thought they were good. Then I thought they were not good. I thought they were decent. Then I thought they were bad. Then I guess they're winning now. So in my mind, they're all over the place. So let me know if you guys are kind of feeling the same thing. So Kenny Pickett, which we have to see if he's going to be in the game. But Kenny Pickett has 1,300 yards, 4 interceptions, and 5 touchdowns. So that's not that good. He has a rating of 80. Yeah, he's not playing that good. He has 180 yards passing the game. Okay, so is it the rushing game that's keeping him in? Man, they're averaging 79 yards a game. How are they winning these games? Is it defense? Is it defense, bro? Like, this is bad. That's a pretty bad offense. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, what? That's a bad offense. That's a bad offense, bro. What? Let me see, man. What is going on here? Yeah. So right now they're ranked. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're 6th in the AFC. That's crazy. 6th in the AFC. They don't have that many good teams, though. Just like the NFC. Well, actually, you can't really say that. Well, they have about the same amount, I guess. I don't know. Because I know definitely Kansas is a good team. Miami's a good team. Jacksonville is a good team. Baltimore is a good team. Buffalo can be a good team, not a great team. But they can be a terrible team. Cleveland Browns are up and down. They don't have their starter in. So, yeah, you can say the same thing. So, yeah, they're 6th in the AFC. Okay. So, right now, let's look at their defense. What their defense doing? Is their defense cool? Like, what's going on? Are they holding the – because it don't look like they just hold them to, like, low points. Well, they're not allowing, like, 30-plus. They only did that against Houston. But everybody else is around 23, 24 points that they're allowing. I guess, that can let you hang around the game and do enough, like 190 passing yards a game or 70, 80 rushing yards a game and allow you to win on some turnovers possibly. So I can see that happening. So right now, the Steelers are a 58% favorites to win. Let's see their inactives. So it looks like Kenny Pickett is back. He is back. But let's talk about who he really came here to talk about, though. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that there's been a shake up in paradise for the Tennessee Titans. And what I mean by that is that we weren't really looking too hard at their quarterback situation. Maybe on the outside we weren't, and maybe the organization and their fans were. But to my knowledge, Tannehill is good enough to get you to the playoffs, win a couple games. Of course, you would like to go to the Super Bowl, but he's not that bad. Now, all year, Ryan Tannehill had, like 2 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. I had no clue until that boy Will Levis got in there and he threw 4 touchdown passes. He lit up, who was that they played? He lit up the Atlanta Falcons, which I thought they were going to lose because I thought Atlanta had more experience at the quarterback position as a whole with their quarterback. So I thought that they would come in there and win it. But Atlanta definitely did Tennessee definitely did pull out the win. It's crazy. Will Levis balled out. We gotta look at that, bro. We gotta just check that out, bro. Like, what happened that game? What happened? What happened? Let's check out some stats because we gotta do that, man. You know what I'm saying? I also want to tell you something. But yeah, Will Levis was 19 of 29 for 238 yards and 4 touchdowns. Balling, dog. Like, for real. Like, every time I clicked over and saw some highlights, I think I was watching the Red Zone. That's a great show. Like, if you're not so if you don't know, which I haven't said, I think maybe one time, but I work on the road, so I'm a truck driver. Right now I'm back home, so let me make this video for my people. You dig me? But if you're on the road and you just you're not in the region for your favorite team to play, watch NFL Red Zone. They'll keep you track with people making plays or who's moving the ball down the field. They'll definitely keep you up to date. Otherwise, there's no reason really to watch unless you just want to watch for the pureness of the game, which I like to do that. But everybody isn't like that. Some people just want to see the scores. They just want to see when their team is doing good, or maybe if they're doing bad and the other team is scoring, so they can tune in and be like, give them some of that power, some of that energy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Will Levis balled out. Derrick Henry balled out. 22 carries for 101 yards. How's Derrick Henry been doing this year? We got to look at Derrick Henry. That's another thing. So let's check it out. Wow. Okay. So the first game of the year, he had 20 yards, then had 122, then 40 yards, then 97, and 101. One thing I always notice about Derrick Henry, even when he first got into the league, is that he starts off kind of slow. And as it gets colder, that man starts rolling, bro. Like, hey, as it gets closer to December, he starts becoming like a made-up player, like a breakout player. You know what I'm saying? Like, he starts going insane, dog. Like, hey, Derrick Henry become a monster. Don't nobody want to deal with that. It's cold, and you want me to attack with his Titan? But you want literally a Titan? You want me to attack with his Titan, dog? Y'all crazy. Y'all out y'all mind. But shout out Derrick Henry, man. Like, he's a cold back, and like I said, he's warming up. His last 2 games, he had pretty much 100 yards each, averaging. Whew. So against Baltimore, he averaged 8 yards. Against Atlanta, he averaged 4.6 yards. So yeah, he's doing some business. He's going to work on these boys. You feel me? So yeah, man, they got it going, man. I mean, Hopkins, and I was so mad, man. I was so disappointed in the things I was hearing about Hopkins. Maybe he wasn't worth the trade. I'm like, dog, that's Nuke. That's Nuke Hopkins, bro. Like, he's him. You know what I'm saying? Even with a sorry quarterback, he get 1,000 yards. That's Mr. Give me 1,000 yards. So that kind of speaks volumes to what's going on with Ryan Tannehill. For him to be thought of as maybe he ain't that a number 1 wide receiver anymore, and he's been doing it year in and year out. He's not that old yet. I don't know his age, but he can still put it up. As you can see, the man had 128 yards and he had 3 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? Last game. So shout out D Hop, shout out Henry, shout out Will Levis. The team gathered around him and they pretty much handled their business so they can go ahead and get that win. That's what's important. That's what's important. Whenever you have a new quarterback, everybody's all hands on deck. You know what the you know what the deal is. If we want to get this win, and they wanted to get that win. So right now, Tennessee is 3-4. Let's check it out. Yeah, they're 3-4 right now, man. I know they want to get into, make everything 50-50. So, but they are going to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, no matter what the record is, they're going to play you hard at home. You can try all you want to. You can think they suck all you want to. They're gonna play you tough at home, dog. They're gonna play you tough. Man, this is kind of hard. Like I said, they are 58% favorites to win this game, and that's why they're gonna play you tough. And on top of Tennessee having a losing record, and we don't know that much about Will Levis. That could have got like a wild hair up his butt. You know what I'm saying? And balled out. You never know. But I say Will Levis. If that same team, that same team shows up in Pittsburgh, they're gonna win that game. Pittsburgh is gonna hold on. They're gonna try to make as many plays as they can with was it George Pickens or Greg Pickens? I don't know, G Pickens. I like him though. He has 522 yards, 3 touchdowns. But if you want to say you like him, D Hop has had a subpar quarterback. A bad quarterback technically this year. Let's just keep it real. He had 2 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. He had a bad quarterback this year, and he threw for less yards than Pickett. I already said I was questioning Pickett. Pickett is so iffy to me. So he's doing worse than him. So let's just call it what it is. We got to call it as we see it. Ryan Tannehill has been playing bad. I think his time is up. They tried to replace him last year, and he felt some kind of way. Hey, it ain't my job to coach up, what's his name, Malik Willis, which he looked like he was shook in the pocket, dog. Like, compared to Will Levis, yeah, it's a good thing y'all pulled that trigger. Like, maybe Malik Willis, maybe that's the wrong system. Maybe he's not ready. Maybe he's not good enough. Who knows? But definitely he was not playing good, or at least up to the level that Will Levis was. So once again, if Will Levis shows up again, he does not have to be like the greatest quarterback to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. Like I said, the Pittsburgh Steelers have lost to bad teams. The Titans might have had a jolt of life injected into them. One thing that might kind of like scare me a little bit about them is that they might not believe in themselves. They let go of their like all-pro, I believe, safety. I think he's an all-pro, but he's a dang good safety, if not the best safety in the league. By the way, they were talking about him. I think his name is Bird or something like that. I forgot. I don't know. I'm not a Tennessee fan, but as I keep doing this, I'm going to know all these players and all this stuff. The reason why I know him is because he went to the Eagles, and the Eagles wanted him because he got like 2 or 3 interceptions in 2 games off of Dak Prescott and changed those games when he did it. So that's how I know about him. So, yeah, this is going to be one hell of a game. And my mama's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I can't stand it. I don't get it. She's from Central Texas, a little town called Temple, Texas, baby. And she's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. You want to know who else is from Temple? Mean Joe Green, one of the proprietors of what you would call the Steel Curtain, the attitude of what is the Pittsburgh Steelers. If I got to pick tonight, y'all hold on for my pick. It's gonna come right after this. So after I make this video, you'll get my pick. But I just want to break down what's going on with both teams. All right. I hope you guys have a very good picture about what's going on tonight. Hey, this is a great game. It's going to be very good. Sparks flying, all that good stuff, baby. You know what I'm saying? One thing I did want to highlight is the Frankfurt, Germany game. Now, I'm a military brat. I actually spent 4 years in Frankfurt, Germany, in Wiesbaden, Frankfurt. You know what I'm saying? Guten Morgen. Einstfrei, für 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all of that stuff. I can speak a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Scheißerkoffen. If you speak some German, you know what I just said. I just said some inappropriate things. But man, I would love to be in Germany to witness that game. I remember when I was in Germany, we had something called NFL Europa. And right when I first started getting into football and wanting to play, we moved. And so everybody that played in Europe, we actually was like, man, we can't wait till we get old enough past high school so we can go try out for these teams and hopefully get to play in NFL Europa. And they actually had a couple quarterbacks and players that came from over there and played for the NFL that were pretty good. But either way it goes, I'm just saying I can't wait for that game. I have Miami beating Kansas City. Take it how you want, baby. Hey, say what you want. I got Miami winning it. That's one of my hater picks of the day. Come on, Miami, let's get it done. That's all I'm going to really say on the NFL right now. Let's check out some news. Oh, hey, it's a Texas thing, right? Even though y'all beat the brakes off of my Astros, you know y'all beat the brakes off of us, man. It's a Texas thing, and shout out to the Rangers, man. Shout out to the Rangers, man. They're right up the street, literally about like 20 minutes from my house, literally. Not even like actually 30 because of traffic. Let's just keep it real. But you know, so if it wasn't for traffic, they'd be 15, 20 minutes away from my house, literally. So I live in Arlington, Texas. I love my state. I love my home. I'm all for Texas sports. I'm so happy that we got a championship. If I didn't have to hit the road tomorrow, I'd be joining that parade and maybe even giving you guys a clip of the parade. And if I'm still here, if I can have a little free time after I do my pickup in the morning, I'll go ahead and make my way downtown and get you guys some footage of that. But shout out to the Rangers, man. The Texas Rangers, baby. You brought one home. Hopefully the Dallas Cowboys can do it too so we can be a title town. I mean, shoot, I want to be like a Boston or a LA. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Big Papi. You know what I'm saying? I love Big Papi, dog. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got to keep it real. I love Big Papi. He's a great personality. He brings a lot of life to their show that they have with Derek Jeter and A-Rod. I know there's another dude, but I know it's Big Papi, Derek Jeter, and A-Rod and someone else. Shout out to him, man. Let's see what else, man. How do you guys think about that Harden trade? Man, he kind of gets whatever he wants, huh? I mean, I saw it coming. Like, I heard there was something where he kind of even gave in and he was ready to start the season off and play with him and tried to get on the bus. And they was like, hold up, brother. Where you think you going, brother? You know what I'm saying? He was like, what you mean? You know what I'm saying? Y'all wanted me to play? I'm coming to play. They were like, nah, brother, you ain't get on this plane. You ain't getting on this bus. You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, it's like that for real. All right, I really want to be out. So now y'all must be ready to trade me now. Finally. So, okay, let's get the ball rolling. And so they sent them off to L.A. I want to know if he played the last game. But they have a whole, like, all-star LA player team. They got Kawhi Leonard. They got Russell Westbrook. They got James Harden and Paul George. They got like an all LA lineup, bro. Like, and you know how Russell Westbrook did it. He dropped 60 on them, you know what I'm saying, for the goddamn, you know what I'm saying, 2 fingers and a thumb. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe I just did that. But he did it for the 2 fingers and a thumb, you know what I'm saying? Man, I might have to edit that out. I don't know. But anyway. The Lakers did beat them the other night. I'm not sure if Harden was playing. That's what I'm trying to look at real quick for you guys. I don't want to just assume anything. I want to always do my research as much as I can and have some understanding with it. Because I do want to report on some basketball. I don't know the most about basketball, but I'm a sports fanatic, so I can talk sports, baby. I understand. You know what I'm saying? The basics. I know who LeBron James. I know who LeBron James is. You know what I'm saying? So let's see here, man. Let's see the big clip show. You know what I'm saying? Big clip. Hey, man, when they play them? Okay, so I must have skipped it. Hold on. Okay, yeah, it's down here. Let's see. Did Harden play? We got to see if Harden played. Because I don't think he played. I don't remember anything where he played or whatever like that. It was a starting lineup. The starting lineups. No, it don't look like he played. Yeah, Harden did not play. Harden. Yeah, they didn't play, and it still came down to like 2 overtimes, I believe. They went to they went to 8 overtimes. I thought it was 2 overtimes, but anyway, yeah. So the Lakers won 130 to 125. Who were the leaders in this game? Who had their points? Who had their points? All right, so for the Clippers, Paul George had 35. Kawhi Leonard, the Claw, he had 38. That's my dog. I love Kawhi Leonard. Anthony Davis had 27. James had 35. Okay. Russell, was it D'Angelo Russell? Shout out to D'Angelo Russell. You know what I'm saying? They need to stop it, bro. When he was in Brooklyn, he was killing boys. You know what I'm saying? He had 27. Russell Westbrook had 24. Shout out to him, bro. They did good, bro. They did real good. Real good, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't complain. Now, Westbrook, I guess it's not bad. It's almost 50%. 9 to 21. That's almost 50%. You can't be mad at that. You can't be mad at that. Shout out to him. I think he had a negative. Do you have any turnovers? Dang it. He had 6 turnovers. but Paul George did too, and he still had no. He only had 3. Okay. Yeah, he had 6 turnovers, bro. We gotta get better than that. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that might have been the reason why they lost technically. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nobody to stop Anthony Davis. That's crazy, bro. Let's see here, man. What did Milwaukee do? Milwaukee lost to Toronto. What's Milwaukee's record right now? They 2-2? I think they 2-2. Cause they beat Miami. Okay. They beat Miami. They lost to Atlanta. Yeah, I think they're 2-2. Let's see. Yeah, let's check them out. What's their record? Probably 2-3 now. I'm trying to get their stuff. Yeah, they're 2-2 right now. So they're trying to just get that together. You know, you gotta with a new team, even in the NFL, I don't expect you to like ball out the first year. If you do, that's probably some Tom Brady shit, some Golden Boy shit. I don't know. But I don't expect you just to ball out your first year, like as far as the team coming together like that. And especially with such a dynamic player as Damian Lillard. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has to learn how to distribute the ball, who should be taking more shots, who at what time should these players be taking certain shots. So yeah, it's a balance to all of that. But yeah, man. Let's see. Is there anything else? Just check out, man, because you know I love doing this. I can talk sports with y'all, baby. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait till I have me a nice setup. Probably in a year. I'm just building my fan base. I can't wait till people start actually watching my videos. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait. You know, I can't wait. It's gonna be sick, bro. We just looking at stuff. I see they talking about Joel Embiid. I know Joel Embiid mad, bro. I already know. Oh man, I already know. He probably sick, man. Last thing I'm gonna talk about is Deion Sanders, bro. He's had some tough losses like these last couple games. If you want me to be real, I'm a Deion Sanders fan. I got the jersey, baby. I got the jersey as a proof, you know what I'm saying? He's the greatest Cowboy, you know what I'm saying, in my era, you know what I'm saying? I remember being a kid when I actually decided to watch the Cowboys, and this is Stitch. This is all real, authentic. You dig me? You know what I'm saying? Everything, you know what I'm saying? It's real. This is real, baby. You know what I'm saying? But the first time I can remember actually watching the Cowboys was Deion Sanders, and he was lined up on defense and offense. He was playing wide receiver when I saw him. Like, my first Cowboy game I can remember was Deion Sanders lined up at wide receiver. I said, hold up, I thought he played defense or something. Like, I didn't really understand football, but I'm like, he getting the ball passed to him. Like, he kickoff return and all that. Who is this dude? But, man, shout out to him, man. Like, but he's had some very close losses. Matter of fact, I think I want to look him up. Let's look up Colorado. Let's look up Colorado. Colorado Buffs. You know what I'm saying? Let's just look at the record, bro. We gotta look at the record, bro, because I can remember. I did not expect them to beat Oregon. That's their first loss. USC. I didn't think they were gonna win, but I knew it was gonna be a great game at the very minimum. Maybe not score that much and be back to, you know what I'm saying, they're that close with them, keeping it that good of a game, close of a game. So yeah, uh, they did beat Arizona State. Good win. They find out how good they was when they went to Washington and played them good. Now people was like, okay, maybe I don't know if you look at stuff like that. For me, certain teams can get up for certain games. They don't get up there. You know what I'm saying? No matter what their record is. You know what I'm saying? Then they lost to Stanford. They had that game in the bag, and Stanford came back, bro. They played terrible, dog. Played terrible. UCLA, that was a game until certain people, Shiloh got ejected, bro. Like their safeties are terrible. Let's keep it real. We gotta call it as we see it. You dig me? And that was terrible, dog. Real talk. The reason why I keep saying dog like that is because I've been watching so much Deion Sanders. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So it just pains me to see that. And if you want to be real, when I was watching Stanford, you kind of blew that game because you could have went for it. I think it was like on a 4th and 1 to keep the ball rolling. And then you kind of let them get back in the game, and that's how they kind of came back and won. If it wasn't that, it was some other. Yeah, it had to be that game. That was the first game I was like, bro, you could have won that game. I don't know what you're doing. You trying to like punish your team for like having so many penalties. I'm not sure, but that's what it kind of seemed like. You were trying to punish them or something like that, and get like there's no reason for that. Y'all were rolling. You could have, you know what I'm saying, took that risk. You know what I'm saying. It seemed like that was the time to do it. As a sports fan and somebody who watched football, it seemed like that was the time to do so. Let's see. And the last, like I said, UCLA, man, I don't know what's going on. But I'll tell you one thing. I like Oregon State. That's going to be a tough game. I don't know if people watching them or keeping up with them. DJ, their quarterback, he used to be the quarterback for Clemson. He looked terrible at Clemson. Like, I was wondering, why is this dude hyped up? Like, because, as an athlete, as a football player, sometimes when we get on the field with some of these D1 players, these great players, I was technically a D1 player, you know what I'm saying? But you get on the field with these 5 stars. I was not a 5-star. You get on these field with these 5 stars, and you be like, what, Alabama wanted him? LSU wanted him? Texas wanted him? What? You know what I'm saying? DJ was one of them dudes. I don't know how to say his name. Let's try to say his name one time, just out of respect. I don't want to just keep calling you DJ. I think it's Uwagalale. DJ Uwagalale. DJ Uwagalale. That boy is balling right now. What does he got? He got some more passing yards than some of these NFL players. He got 1,791 yards, 17 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. That boy balling. How can nobody talking about him? That's crazy. He going crazy right now. And right now they are at 80% favorites to win that game against Colorado. Oh, they in for a shocker or something, man. That's gonna be a good game. I'm gonna be watching that game and reporting on that game. So man, y'all stay tuned, dog. Stay tuned. I'm gonna be reporting on that. But other than that, I'm going to have my picks right after this game. I just want to say thank you guys so much. Whoever watches this, thank you so much for watching my show. It means the world to me. I'm documenting myself. The world isn't perfect, bro. You know what I'm saying? My life isn't perfect. You know what I'm saying? You might look at me and see this smile and see my attitude and see how happy I am just to bring you guys some sports. But my life isn't perfect, bro. I got my own worries. I got my own bills. I got my own life that I got to worry about. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to you to put your best foot forward and give it all you got. And that's real talk. Give it 110, dog. One thing about me is that if I have a bad day, I do my best to forget about it. Short-term memory helps you so much. Remember that. Short-term memory. That's the word of the day, or the saying of the day. Have short-term memory and then try to come back stronger the next day, because you can do it. Don't let nobody put you down. Know who you are. Everybody. White, black, purple, you know what I'm saying? Red, don't matter. Yellow. You know what I'm saying? My Asian people. Shout out to my Asian people, my brown people. Shout out to you. I love you. Donnie loves the people. You know what I'm saying? But don't let nobody change who you know that you are. Because deep down inside, once you figure that out, don't let nobody change that. Don't let nobody waver you from your mind. Because this is heaven. Your mind is heaven. If you keep a good mindset, man, that's where you stay at. That's where you sleep at. If you go to sleep with good thoughts, you had a great day. Guess what? Your dreams are probably going to be pleasant. You might not even have dreams. You might just have very good rest when you wake up. So remember that, y'all. Just give it everything you got. Short-term memory loss. Forget that bad moment. Forget that what happened the other day with old girl or whatever like that. It's all right, man. Forget being rejected or by that job or whatever like that. Keep trying. Put another foot in front of the other one. You got this. This is Don G with the Coliseum Sports Show, where I call them as I see them. And I'm going to see y'all boys next time. What the boy with Luffy? Hey, get up on your anime, baby. Let's get it.